Okay, so if you can see on this bumper, there's a lot of scuffs that are just permanent and will not come out. Down here, that's all scuffed up. This is by no means a good bumper, but it's all I got. So I'm gonna sand it down today. First I'll clean it, then I'll sand it, and then I'm going to get into repainting it. It's got a lot of weird kind of chips going on, if you can see. I mean, it's just a pretty junky front bumper, to be honest, but I think that some good paint and a fresh coat of clear is going to go a long way on this. This has never been clear coated with 2K, so you can see that it's not very glossy. While I'm at it, I also have to hit this side skirt. This is like really bothering me because, as you can see, the wrap is just completely peeling off of this thing. It's a piece of junk. The other side is actually painted and clear coated with 2K, so it looks a lot better. I just haven't really gotten around to do this side yet, but since I'm pulling the bumper off, I'm also gonna go ahead and pull this off and get this painted up too. Okay, just got a few screws to take off on the front and the side, and we're good to go. Gotta get this sanded off. I don't know why I said I'm gonna clean it. It's kind of useless considering sanding is just gonna take all of that off anyways. I gotta get this side skirt off now. Okay. That's ready. That's ready. Actually, I have to peel the wrap off of that, and then it'll be ready. These little divots everywhere are becoming smoother, so I'm gonna keep going and try to get all of those out. Turns out I'm not gonna need Bondo or any kind of body filler to get that smoothed out, so let's keep going. Making my way around the bumper now. Almost done. Pretty smooth on this side. I'm just finishing up the last area over here. This is all pretty smooth. All those small divots are kind of gone now. All right, that's about as good as I can get it as far as sanding goes, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean this thing off now. As you can see, those are no longer, you can see where they were, but they're no longer elevated. So I think this is gonna spray over pretty nicely. I'm gonna get this thing rinsed off now. Okay, got a bunch of white paint here. This is just flat white, and the special sauce right here. Actual 2K, it has hardener in it. So we'll throw that on afterwards, and I'll show you that it comes out pretty decent. First things first, we gotta get a couple coats of white on there. Okay, so while this second coat dries, I'm chipping away at the wrap. Okay, I got the wrap removed off of this side skirt. This was the original color that I got the car in. The guy before me thought it would be a good idea to spray paint it like a dark blue and then get like this metallic flaking. You can tell it's really bad. It looks like sandpaper. So I'm gonna get this sanded down and paint it just like the bumper. Got the side skirt pretty much ready to paint. I'm gonna get this done before I start the clear coating, because once you crack that clear coat seal for the hardener, you only have a certain amount of time to use it. So I'm gonna make sure that I have this done and ready before I clear coat. Let's do it. Honestly, I don't really care how the side skirt turns out, or the bumper for that matter, because this is temporary. Ultimately, I'm going to replace all of this with a different kit for the Miata. Look at it sitting over there. Yeah, so the bumper has all 3 coats done. I went with flat white because all of the shine is going to come from the clear coat. And white is a very easy color to work with, which is why I did it. Third and final coat is done on the side skirt, and now we'll wait for it to dry. But while we're doing that, I can go ahead and start the clear coat on the bumper. I'm gonna go ahead and start laying it down. I like to leave a pretty generous layer on there, because when it starts to look wet, that's pretty much the final look that you're going to get with this stuff. So as you can see, it is quite a high gloss. It looks really good, and it's just as simple as spraying it on there. Like I said, you can go ahead and buff it as well if you really wanted to, but being that this is white, I'm going to avoid that step, and also this is temporary, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Alright, side skirt and bumper are back on and looking pretty good. So I've had these microphones for a while, and I've been wanting to mount this in the engine bay to try to see if I can get some good sounds while I'm driving. So let's try that out. I got this wing here on the Miata and I test fit it just to make sure that it would fit on there. And it does pretty well actually. So it'll bolt up there pretty good and I'll still be able to open up the trunk. The goal today is to sand that down with this paper, and then I'm going to paint it white to match the car. And after that, it should be looking pretty good. I don't really like how it looks when it's black on there because it's a little bit out of place. So I'm going to match it to the car. Let's get started. Yeah, so that's the full amount of clear coat I'm putting on this thing. Not too bad. Pretty good. It should match. Okay, wing is fully mounted and painted. Matches the car pretty well. Looks like the clear coat is settled in. If you notice, it has a pretty good gloss to it, which is really nice from a can of clear coat for it to give results like that. Yeah, the wing really changes the look of the car. I like that wing a lot. It kind of reminds me of like the older RX-7 style wings, but a little bit bigger. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.